Today we're getting back to the how to draw an anime character lesson. Today it's going to be mannequins, basically how you're drawing a person's body. Sorry about that. We're going to start with a child, a small child, probably around, elementary school age kind of thing. Which is, this is going to be a height line. It's a little bit silly because I'm drawing freehand. Don't worry about it, it's just a general guideline. Drawing this because I'm going to do 3 different sides. Front, side, and back. Switch around a bit. So this circle here, and this kind of general curve. It's not too centered.
Should I zoom in closer? Because it's going to draw like all around the plane.
About
How do you go through this question?
little kid drawing when you're doing it in anime style. Kid's head and neck make up roughly 1/3 of the whole body size. Give me a second to fix this up a bit.
I'm gonna leave right now until I show right left. Once you're done.
Okay. See you. Yeah. Thanks.
Forgive me, folks. Like I said before in the last video, concept corrections are always important. This is right, very roundish face. That area's about here. This is the basics of what will be like the rib area. Pelvic region, or the box really. Body together, bit of a rectangle. We'll work out the kinks in a bit. Legs, not on the side here, that's going to be covered with it. The signs for where the knees are going to go. This line here is about where the feet are going to be. The circles here are the shoulders, nice smooth curving line. Neck, very narrow. Again, anime style. Different people different ways, but we're going with some more of the more common stuff. Elbow and the ribs pretty much line up. Hands line up kind of. Bottom line here, pelvis here. Take care of those arms. Since we're drawing a very small kid, the shoulders aren't going to be too well pronounced. The little kid hasn't worked up any muscle yet. Some thin arms. You can fix up the hands later. Again, the hands that we worked on last week. This is just basically so you know general placement of the hands. Let's start working on those legs. Fix a couple things up. Knees right here. Let's go in here. Feet right here and again. The feet from the last lesson. What we need to incorporate. Fix this up a bit. Off. Again, like I said before, it's always important to really make any corrections you can make. Now I'm only drawing these dark so you can see it. I'm only drawing these dark so you can see it well. When you're drawing these in reality, I want you to draw these lightly so that way you can make your corrections, draw the actual finished figure over it. This is just preparation. The only reason I'm drawing this dark is so you can see it. Otherwise, you always want to do this very, very lightly so you can erase it when you're done. children at this age aren't too distinguished from one another, so this could easily be a boy or a girl, depending on what kind of clothes and hair and all that you put over it. It's all depends. Draw this little skull shape in the side view here. It really helps out. And the neck is basically, let's curve this up. Kids' features are always very soft and simple. And those would be about here, the eyes are here. Remember, today it's just a mannequin, so I'm just showing you guys some basics. Before the styles, let's get this guy up. Constant corrections. Rib to line up. Pelvis area to line up. Body for people is kind of like a bean, especially from the side view. Nose will be here, pelvis will be here. Doing these lines across just helped me figure out the process. Little kids still got some of that baby fat, so especially from the side view, it makes a little bit bulky. Feet here, fix that up a bit.
Joy, move your shoulder.
Just get that arm in there. Oh, broke my leg. Oh well. And being in this general area. Want to keep the ears? Draw them how you wish. Just this a bit. And again, it could be a boy or a girl, just depending on how you fix up the hair and clothes and all that. This is just a general outline. The little mannequin gets dressed up. The back view, kind of reverse of the front. The thing about the neck is you can see a little bit more on this side. There's ears in there. That little kid torso going.
This I could take out. But
I apologize for any laughs that would be heard in the background. I have no idea what that's all about. Fix this up. This kid's head is much wider than before where I'm drawing it right now. Fix some of these things.
wait, does your setting has to be exactly 55, right?
Yeah, can't be
Less or
either 0 or 15.
yeah.
Shoulder.
So there's a small shot. Next we're moving up to kind of the tweens.
Hold on. Well, you can.
So now we're going to do kind of a tweens sort of thing. That's when the differences start to become a little bit more noticeable. So we're just going to do a front and side view. You can figure out the back on your own. Not too complicated.
May I have your attention, please? Will the owner of the Blue Ranger please come to the circulation lodge? The owner of the Blue Ranger please come to the circulation lodge.
This time the head gets a little bit smaller. After all, this person is taller than the adolescent. Sorry, the child. Adolescent, pre-adolescent. I am sorry, folks. Proportions seem right. Alright, they're working. It's gonna be our male. Female's gonna be our care.
It's taking forever.
Pelvic region here. It's always good if you're going to do these outlines to basically set up the pelvis as a box because it is kind of box-ish in reality.
When did Apple begin with the hero like fairly good?
And the shoulders coming out a little bit. Let's just have the arms being straight lines for now. We can work out the details of that in a bit. Move this. So before folks, constant corrections are always important to me. And the shoulders, sorry, elbows and ribs are always meeting up.
What did you tell me here? Out here, there's
Stretch the arms out a bit. Again, hands can be done however you want.
Too, by the
This
way.
pose isn't too masculine, but
I don't know.
just
Because we get 15
your
cards.
body.
I think we could actually like combine or since it's a tag duel, right?
And this line is so wibbly wobbly.
So like kind of try to combine both tags in it. So like we can both use the effects of both regardless which one. Like I should try to put like some ability monsters like correcting like and you try to
It's really work out as well. Usually, though.
Hey, mastering up this on
we could practice with doing it with the because you can do tag duels.
You get to see your partner's hand.
Yeah, you get to see it. That is
I said
amazing.
before, constant corrections, folks, constant corrections.
You can make it through the. We can both make the tag through the.
And always remember those hands and feet lessons from last
Some
time.
other day.
This will come in handy when you're actually drawing the full
I
body.
have all the correct nine mostly.
I'm gonna need the game again.
You can just copy my stuff. You want to copy it right now?
I don't have anything to connect to the computer with.
That little song was like my nose.
I don't have anything either.
You can just keep practicing here too.
You can try to copy my
I'll think about it. If anything, I'll see if there's any cards that I can add in that would help your deck as well. Because I mean, like my cards are usually just homogeneous. Like they go anywhere. Like Stardust, anyone can use. Like obviously you can use it. My thought ruler, we can just keep gaining life points to each other's turn.
So before, folks, constant corrections.
But as far as like equipping Corseska and something, I probably wouldn't be able
Now
to
to
equip
get
it
aside
on
you
one of
of
your
our
monsters. I could.
male Cavita.
No, I mean like I can equip it like on your Sokias, run something over.
The mean stuff I said before
and then,
still
like,
applies.
You technically you can get another basically any payload to your hand if you do it, because you can choose a level 4 lower of the same type of attribute.
Oh my god.
So like if you run over something with your Sokies, which is already like 23, like during your, you have to do it during your turn obviously because I don't have any fables to search for. I might add in the Cassius pack though, because they do work out pretty well with the Dragon Ravine. And if I have something to search for with like Sokius, like if I do
Are
that,
you
then
sure
that's
the
fine.
camera's not recording all that conversation there?
Get whatever you want to. I actually like forward or
Cover that, folks.
Try to talk loud.
Oh,
When you're talking, try to talk loud.
sorry. Alright, so. It's pretty standard. Again, I'd like to remind you folks at home, I'm only drawing this so dark and heavy because I'm trying to make sure you can see what I'm doing. If you were drawing this at home to draw a full figure, draw this lightly so that you know what you're erasing when you're done. There is basic male figure. Again, any alterations you need to make them. Side and front, young adolescent. Now moving on to the female figure. It's not going to be as bulky. Hopefully not the way I draw. You folks at home, I hope I'm not talking too late. Very, very light curvature. Not much, and it's still king. But enough to give a distinction between her male counterpart. Again, constant corrections, folks, like I said before, constant corrections are always important. No one ever gets it right the first time. Hold up. Let me just go ahead.
Okay, Pablo, I need a permission slip. Mayor's not here. Oscar just had to
10 or more delicate limbs. I'd say every girl is more delicate, but it's common enough. Well, like I said with the hands and the heads and the feet before last time, it's always fine to play around with features, mix things up. People aren't mannequins, they are various and different in so many ways, which is fun to explore. But for the sake of learning, let's just go with some basic mannequins for now. When you have free time, explore, figure out new features. People who are a little bit wider or people who are lankier. It's always good to figure out how body builds work. Again, the heads, hands, and feet lesson from before. Let's make sure that this sounds lined up. Wow, this girl is very uneven. Let's fix that, shall we? I give you the angle at which I'm drawing. That's the angle, sorry. That was actually not too bad. Just needs to move these things down. Okay, now for our side view. And I can't repeat this enough. I'm only drawing this dark so that you guys can see how it's being done. draw this at home, I would really hope that you guys would keep in mind a lighter drawing for your finished product. Because this is like a skeleton. When we're done, this skeleton will be invisible. Visible to the world. Actually, this is a really tall girl. Look, that happens.
Guys, what time for lunch? No, we need to see after 5 o'clock. It's an Irvine. We need to, set aside time for travel time. Israel, fill this out. I just finished saying that. Come on. Don't make me repeat myself. Fill that shit off. I'm upset. Because you missed my equipment. Oh, happy birthday, Tracy. How was I supposed to go? You're at your house and you're at the library. There's one. Fill that out. We'll talk about it later. Okay. Everybody out.
So yeah, at this point, still things are fairly similar, just lighter and thinner.
Like I said, it's a paid 30 minutes.
Suppose if a girl's a little bit older, slight chest bump isn't unheard of. There you go. Alright, now to move on to teenage persons. Male, female. Again, just doing a front and side view. Y'all at home are smart.
Wait, you didn't answer? You did? Anybody else have any questions? No. Or one, can you guys give me 3 sheets of paper? For room and to you, by the way. Oh, and then I need permission, please. Actually, can you guys open the door? You guys, okay. No, you didn't put your address and all that stuff. But yeah, if you're 18, you can sign your permission. Isn't that, how many times can I say that?
4 times.
Hey, this should be number 5. Ricardo, full floor.
At this point, I'm just doing some very basic drawing for the outside. You guys know the mannequins by now. You just gotta change the basic size of each component.
Anything you want to write, oh, I have the benefit on the table. Israel,
Don't say.
oh, you guys are not in the same group, are you? You guys are in the same group? Oh, that's another thing. On the next week.
How did they go ahead? Did you start from this one or the other one?
Right on the budget. The winning team
The one that's on the side and the one right
will leave a cash prize or a gift prize. And then the next day, you guys will be recognized at the ceremony.
Well, maybe in a bit, but not right now.
Dude, that's what's
My writing
Okay, hold on, let me go bring out some permissions.
It's really depending on how thick and thin you make this. This really could be a teen or even an adult if you work it, fix the head enough. I think I just drew a kid who's on his high school wrestling team. There we go. So, ears here, midline for the face, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, or then you got yourself a young man with all of his acne and girl troubles.
gonna block it.
Again, that body
I know,
beam
but it
from
doesn't block
before.
either way.
The ribs is they tend to stick out a little bit in the front. It's a little bottom line there. Area here. Guy's body's kind of squarish at this point.
I'll go for the knock.
Knee sticks out a bit. It always sticks out a bit for everybody, but we're getting to this now. Ankle area. Foot here. Get his arm. Hands from before. Oh, that's kind of off. Just go ahead and some of these hands here for now. I think it would actually work better for argument's sake. Hands here. And again, always refer back to those previous lessons about the heads, the hands, and feet for those details you're throwing in. Basic young man. Well, I made this one taller than the other one. Yep. Now for a young lady.
Shoulder? Yeah. Now zoom in a little bit.
Let's progress smoother on the young lady. This time we're going to pay attention to the curved hips.
I mean, it's evil, but it's amazing.
Kidding.
Legs are too far sense.
Joey.
There we go. Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to actually see what I'm doing. I can move this way.
Okay.
There we go. Bring this girl's leg in a bit. Now, like I said before, I'm only drawing this so dark so that you at home can see what it is that I am drawing.
Like, look at Joey.
Have you signed up for Seek Retreat?
Here.
Okay. Have you got it on the invitation? We'll look in the email.
Like I said before, and we'll say throughout this entire thing, if you want to learn to draw different builds, I really wish that I had time to show you all sorts of kinds of body types. But go out in the world, experiment, see if you can find anybody who's willing to pose for you who has a variety of, physical characteristics that you might want to try and copy in the drawing.
Excited to read your results.
Not that exciting though.
You did already. Good man. Not shake. Good man. Write it. That's what you're supposed to do.
At a certain fascination with noses. I draw a lot of different kinds of noses. We're not going to do that now, so the previous video. I'm just saying, it's one of the things you can always look for. Different features that you can always incorporate. And then chest line all about here. Nothing too fancy.
Shoulder.
It's on those next. The bomb?
Folks at home, constant corrections are always important. Again, I feel that should be the name of this show. Constant corrections. At this point, the curves become more noticeable. The ribs still do that same thing when they jut out a bit. It's not too noticeable most of the time, but it happens. Some things I'm pointing out. All those constant corrections I mentioned before, they are constantly happening.
Shoulder again. Okay. There.
Cameraman's informed me I have a magic shoulder that gets in the way. I'm sorry, folks.
It creeps in there like. Ooh.
Actually, I do care about seagulls more than I care about small children, and seagulls are dying after the game. Yeah. Yeah, we have like plenty of kids. I don't care. Yeah. They're all gonna start smoking their 60 anyway.
Occlusion of breast, not all that pronounced. You can, I guess, if you're gonna mess around with it, you can mess around with it, but I'm just doing something very more realistic and believable.
Which one?
And there you go. All right. Actually, if anyone's seen Futurama, this is kind of reminding me of Dr. Farnsworth. Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns too, yeah, I guess. So because this person is hunched forward, things are going to look a little bit different because the neck is going back here. Everything's kind of hunched over in a funny way. Legs out on this person. I want this to be a cane, so we're going to have this hand going out while this hand is trying to back behind the person. Again, like before, we got the ears there. There's the cheeks a little bit. Have the face get thin at the bottom. I'm putting this arm behind the back. You can just do a thin arm. I'll put it behind the back. Again, a bit of a belly there. It's kind of like this.
Oh, that kind of thing?
Yep. And of course, like before, high pants, collared shirt. some shoes at the bottom. That you would. Maybe some glasses. I'm drawing this really goofy. Maybe I should probably fix it a bit. There we go. Fix this face a bit. Have the nose pronounced. Nose man. I will name him Theodore. I think he'd be a Theodore. Kind of a basic.
T.R. Theodore Rosenberg.
And there you have it for today. Join us next week, folks, for expression and poses.